Someone who does make a lot of sense. I'm talking about economist, lawyer, multiple best-selling author, actor, a great read on all things in the American society, the Capitalist Code, author, among others, Ben Stein. Ben, you know, it is kind of weird, right? We could have a situation where it isn't inconceivable Republicans could lose the House, but they could pick up seats in the Senate, couldn't they?
They could, and it would not be unusual, and certainly not unheard of, for one party to control the Senate and another party to control the House. But I think it's pretty remarkable that the Republicans are doing as well as they're doing, considering the relentless media assaults upon them day by day, minute by the media and by the beautiful people generally. I think they're doing fantastically well.
Kennedy and Trish Regan are with me, and they were itching with a chance to talk to you.
I don't know, Ben. It's Trish here. Fantastically well? I mean, that's a pretty generous statement, shall we say.
Well, you know, you have every night you have the broadcast media, aside from Fox, attacking the president, mocking him, humiliating him, dragging him through the mud, making it seem as if he is himself a porn star. And nevertheless, approximately 40% of the American people consistently support him. That's quite a lot. Even his enemies are kind of amazed by the fact that he's got a consistent base of 40% supporting him. I think he's doing darn well. And may I add, I'm speaking at the Harry Truman Library, too late to buy tickets, it's already sold out. And Truman himself, shortly before the 48 election, was trailing way, way, way behind any reasonable Republican, and had the lowest approval ratings in history, went on to win the election by quite a lot.
I thought he lost to Dewey. That's
no.
a joke. Okay.
That's funny. I get it. I got the joke.
Ben, thank you, Ben. Yep.
Got the joke.
Think of the newspaper headline.
Yeah, I got it. Please,
I got the joke.
Ben, it's Kennedy. I do have a question for you. I understand that the president is a polarizing figure, and Democrats haven't quite figured out a way to turn resistance into votes for them. What is something that the president has done that has been most beneficial policy-wise for Republicans who are running right now?
The tax cuts, which, by the way, I find too complicated to understand. And I studied tax quite a lot in law school and in undergraduate, and I still find them too complicated to understand. But somehow he's managed to convince people that they've been given a great big tax cut, and people like that a lot. So, but I think the main thing is, look, here we have this bunch of an elite core of impudent snobs, and an effete core of impudent snobs in the media, in the press room at the White House, jeering at Trump. And he just gives them the middle finger and says, right back at you, buddies. And I think people like that. They don't like the sneering, jeering attitude of the beautiful people, and they like a guy who will stand up for them. He is Archie Bunker, and he's standing up for the ordinary person.
He's no more Archie Bunker than I am Jack LaLanne. Now, just be realistic here.
No,
is there any problem?
I didn't say he was.
No, is there any problem with criticizing
Bunker?
But you were critical of this on certain policy matters. You never got in the basic with it or were tacky with it, but right?
Very critical. Right. During the primaries, I was very critical.
So don't encourage sycophantish behavior. You're encouraging sycophantish behavior. You're not a sycophant.
I'm not encouraging sycophantish behavior.
Yes, you are, to infinity.
What I'm saying is, here's a guy who says to the ordinary American person, you are being dumped on all the time by the beautiful people, by the Anderson Coopers of the world, and I'm going to stand up for you, and I'm going to say to all you guys, I'm on your side, and the truck driving man, the bird hunting man, he's my kind of guy. Don't get me wrong.
The forgotten man, someone.
There you go, yeah.
Sure.
To borrow
the forgotten man. That's
sure.
The forgotten man.
Okay, but what about the party as a whole, right? Because this is about what the Republicans are going to do in 2018. And as much as Donald Trump may be sort of, thumbing his nose at Anderson Cooper, and I don't know, Ben, if I would call him one of the beautiful people, but I get where you're going with it.
The Silver Fox?
You wouldn't call Anderson Cooper one of the beautiful people?
I was afraid who is
one of the beautiful people if not Anderson Cooper?
But I mean, in general, yes, he's succeeding on that front. But what about bringing the Republicans together? I mean, they still have not accepted him the way they need to, I think, if they're actually going to be successful in 2018. Your thoughts?
That is absolutely true. The party is a very contentious party. Is that a bad thing or is that a good thing? Do we want people to be able to express their opinions? And do we want to have a big tent party where people can have all kinds of different views? Obviously, Neil thinks not.
No,
but I
no,
think
because you
yes,
just
let's have a
agree
big
with
tent
everything
party.
Trish and Kennedy say, and
So
nothing
smart.
I say.
That's why Ben is so smart.
I just.
But, you know, to your point,
Oh, we
Ben.
don't have time for your question because we have to go to a
People
break.
are negative,
I'm
but the
glad we have to go to a break. I'm glad we have to go. All right, thank you. I've never heard our billionaire president referred to as our Archie Bunker president. Touche, my friend here.